I love a good Chinese buffet because I'm a greedy eater. I'm also Chinese. Anyway, here's the tails. My opponent has selected first, which is exactly what we want because we are playing Budew Froslass Munkidori. What a good hand. It had the Air Balloon, it had the Buddy-Buddy Poffin, the Lillie. Okay, not as bad, if not better. Here's a rare candy in their hand, 2 superior energy retrievals. It's gonna be a Mega Charizard off the rip, which is good for my little Budew here. They're gonna mulligan again. So another rare candy, another superior energy retrieval. The battle cage is mildly annoying because I would like to ping damage to the bench with Munkidori, but I am playing 3 stadiums, so should be enough to knock out that battle cage, get it out of play. All right, I'm not able to donk this Fezandipiti, but the lack of any draw support is not ideal for them. So we're gonna go Arven, and then we'll grab ourselves Buddy-Buddy Poffin and an Air Balloon. Very nice. We'll grab ourselves a Snorunt and perhaps another Deino. Snorunt and a Deino. Well, one of our other Snorunts is prized, so of course. And then we'll just simply go for... Should I item lock here? I feel like item lock is not bad, but I could also get the Hydreigon online next turn and then go for a Blindside. But the Blindside doesn't work. Oh, it will work. Actually, this is perfect. So we will just go for the energy attach, Cam Evo. We might get Ionode. I'm hoping they go for a Lillie instead. But we'll get the Froslass up. It will ping the damage onto the Fezandipiti EX. And then I'll have the Zweilous to evolve into Hydreigon. And one Hilda will let us get our Blindside online to do 100 damage to this. So actually, I can do 100 damage to the Fezandipiti, but I realize that it doesn't knock it out. So I'm going to need a couple more turns of Froslass Budew in order to do damage there. Here's an Arven Precious Trolley. Give me a basic Pokemon with abilities so this Froslass can go to work. Pidgey, Charmander, Oricorio, Reshiram EX. So this is definitely Megazard. I'm just confused on why they opted to go first if their A-Spec is Precious Trolley. Surely you go second with that, but maybe they misclicked. Happens all the time. Maybe PTC Gel didn't let them click it. Also happens all the time. They're going to throw up the Charmander here, and this Froslass is not going to work because Battle Cage, of course. Pretty good, I'd say. We can start nuking the guys. So we'll go Hydreigon here. We'll go Hilda. To show y'all how this works, we'll get ourselves this and a Zweilous, this being an Ignition Energy. We'll evolve into Zweilous here. We'll bench a Munkidori, and then Ignition Energy onto the Hydreigon. Retreat into Hydreigon. We'll throw the blue disc on it, the Blindside, which of course requires 3 colorless energy, which works perfectly for Ignition. You can go Blindside, and it only works on basic Pokemon with damage counters on it. So we're gonna go with this active Charmander, knock it out, and with Greedy Eater, you can take 2 prize cards on a single prize Pokemon, or 3 on a double prize Pokemon if you knock it out. Incredible. It's essentially Iron Hands, but it's a stage 2, you need Ignition, and you need a Turbo Energize. Now you need a Blindside for it to work. Look at that, and a Froslass Munkidori. So there we go. Froslass unfortunately does not do anything to any Pokemon here, but I do get the Colress off the prize card, so I'm going to be able to get a... Oh, it lets me do it to my own Pokemon? Nice. So next turn, I'm going to be able to get a Colress and a Town Store. And I think... What's our play there afterwards? Get the Dark Energy for Munkidori, and then what? Because unfortunately, I haven't stacked up enough damage on anything yet. No, I can't, because I don't have an energy attached on Munkidori, so I can't just like move the damage over to that Charmander on the bench and go for another snipe, right? Unfortunate for me. Unless for some reason they put that Charmander back in active. This Battle Cage is really saving them, I must admit. They're gonna Rare Candy into their Charizard, or Rare Candy into their Pidgeot. Quick Search. They need to get the Megazard online in order for the Oricorio to work on their other fire Pokemon. They'll find 1 card. Do they have Rare Candy Zard here? It's just me pass, okay? So we'll get some more damage on this Munkidori. I'm gonna hope that they cannot one-shot my Hydreigon here. TBH. Let's go for a Colress Tenacity. Put ourselves a Dark Energy and a Town Store. The Town Store is the most important part because now we can like really start moving some damage over with the Froslass. We'll Drena Brain. I think we're gonna put a couple onto the Oricorio. Let's put on the Fezandipiti. Actually, let's put on the Pidgeot because they did Rare Candy this, right? We do play a Devo, so we might need to play that at some point. And then we'll just burn a Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Kill that. Don't really want that in my deck anymore. go Town Store. We'll grab another Blindside. And then we'll attach an Air Balloon to... We'll hold on to all of this. I might get... I don't know, I might not, but... we're just going to pass it up here with the Dragon inactive. I think I meant to Munkidori damage off the Hydreigon and not the Munkidori, but it is what it is. We're now at 300 damage, 300 HP on our active Dragon. Will this be bad for me? Here's an Arven, so they're going to be able to Charizard this turn. And that Megazord does not have an ability, so I don't think I'll be able to knock it out. And that Charmander is 80 HP on it, so I'm going to need a lot of Munkidori damage to really Devo that one. But hopefully we can win the game before that. Let's see. It's doing 90x, so it only really needs, what, like 5 energy? Or 4 energy? Well, 4 energy is... Yeah, 4 energy is 360. There's a Town Store. They're going to need a couple energies online for this Oricorio to equip stuff. They're going to whiff the Town Store. No tools. They already have an Air Balloon on this Fezandipiti. Here's a quick search. They don't have an Air Balloon for the Reshiram still. So we're going to bounce it. Oh my god, another Battle Cage is so annoying. Here's Excited Turbo. Can they get a Blazing Burst? Alright, they'll put 3 energy on the Zard, but they cannot retreat this Reshiram just yet. So I might have another turn of luck here. Now the issue is, if I Iono, this Blindside might be useless. Here's a pass. So the Froslass is only going to tick on myself. There's another Dark Energy. I think we might have to Devo here. We might have to do the early Devo. So let's go attach to the Hydreigon. We'll go Air Balloon onto my Zweilous, and then we'll go Adrena Brain. I guess I could have done this later, but I'll Adrena Brain to the Pidgeot. Oh, I forgot, I can't, the battle... Oh my god, okay, so it's okay, it's okay. I should have put it onto the Reshiram, but it's fine. Iono, we'll get 4 new cards. Now the Munkidori would have been better. Okay, we'll go switch into our Budew, and we'll just go for Itchy Paw in here. We get out with the skin of our teeth. The Hydreigon can escape. I guess I could have Air Ballooned the Hydreigon out, but we do get the switch. Now they're item locked, so they can't quick search for their own switch or something like that. They're out of Air Balloons, it seems. And we'll be able to Secret Box next turn. We'll be able to get our Devo play going. There's an attach to the Reshiram. They can go for Blazing Burst on my Budew, which is all good. Excited Turbo. Got them some more Fire Energy cards. Loading up that Zard, man. Okay, Jesus. Frightening. Quick search. Can they boss and kill something? Potentially? Because a Blazing Burst right now, they can't even Blazing Burst just yet. Yeah, because this is not on the bench. So the Oricorio came in charge of the Reshiram. So they can retreat this, and then they can... I guess they could boss with... Yeah, they can retreat this now, and then boss my Dragon, and then take 2 prizes. Never mind, they're going to slash my Budew. Sure, sure, sure. They did not use the supporter that turn. We'll promote our Zweilous here with the Air Balloon. And then Freezing Shroud, of course, not working. But Secret Box will let us get another Stadium. We will be able to get the Devo. We'll kill this Pidgeot here, and then this needs a Rare Candy. So we'll go Secret Box away. Grab ourselves Devolution, Town Store, and then we'll grab ourselves, I think, Iono. Because they have a bunch of items. I think we Iono them because they quick search for something that they didn't use, right? And then we'll grab ourselves an item, potentially a Night Stretcher. Yeah, we got a Night Stretcher and got a Munkidori back. I think that's fine. Go Night Stretcher, grab ourselves Munkidori. We can bounce this finally. We'll attach Devo to our Dragon here. Or we can, I guess we can just go for the Mind Bend or the Munkidori inactive. That's fine. We'll go Iono now. Do not find myself another thing. That's okay. We have Ultra Ball and stuff. Okay, let's go Munkidori. Some damage off of the Dragon here. Move it to their Pidgeot and then retreat. And hopefully they don't have Rare Candy in their hand. We'll Devo, kill this Pidgey, and then the Charmander will take some damage from our Froslass. That's a pretty good turn. It's a pretty good turn. And we do have Ignition and access to Blindside next turn from that Town Store. So we should be able to, if they don't evolve the Charizard, we can knock out their lone Charmander with the Greedy Eater Blindside play and take 2 prizes off that Charmander. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Flip the script. They do find a Charmeleon. So no Zard this turn. So flip the script, no Rare Candy. They'll attach to their Reshiram. So now they can go Blazing Burst. Just knocking out the active Munkidori is kind of crazy here. So we can go for the Dragon to knock out the Charmeleon, and then we'll threaten Bloodmoon on the bench. So we'll promote Zweilous. Awesome, this is great. This is everything I ever asked for, ever. We'll go Town Store, get ourselves a Blindside, throw the Blindside on the Dragon, throw this there, and then I think we just go Ultra Ball away, the Arven and the Buddy-Buddy Poffin Maybe not to Arven. Maybe yes to Arven. Do I value boss or Arven more? Probably just the boss. We'll grab ourselves a Bloodmoon. We'll threaten the Bloodmoon. And then retreat, because I'm scared of Deino, right? So we'll go Blindside, knock out the Charmeleon again for another 2 prizes. And then we'll take a final prize on this Reshiram with our Bloodmoon on the bench. Wait. It wasn't a basic Pokemon! That's okay. Evolving the Charmeleon. Greedy Eater being so specific, it needs to be a basic Pokemon, and it needs to have damage on it. That's fine. You know what? Okay, we're still gonna win. The Bloodmoon still takes 2 on their active Reshiram afterwards. And we're able to snipe with Blindside. That's pretty sick. Get the first win here. Let me explain to you about the deck. So, one of my Discord members named Antim made a list with this Greedy Eater Dragon. It might have not been the most optimal thing, but it definitely had the correct idea. So, Hydreigon EX, the non-Tera one, has this ability, Greedy Eater. If you knock out a basic Pokemon, could be just any basic Pokemon anywhere, as long as it has damage on it, you can take 1 more prize card. So, you could do that with Dark Bite for 200 damage and Retreat Locks, but it costs 5 energy to charge it up. And it's not even like a triple colorless thing where you can like, you know, Toxtricity a couple times and Ignition. It's 3 Dark. So you're almost never charging up Dark Bite. But it doesn't say you have to use Dark Bite. You can use another attack, aka TM Blindside, which is rotating soon, so play this while you can. This attack does 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. So, it works perfectly with the dragon. And how do you get the damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon? Froslass. If they don't have any basic Pokemon with abilities, you do it to your own Munkidori and then you fling that damage over. And then you go for the Greedy Eater. So, double Budew, you can set up your Zweilous, you can set up your Froslass and stuff like that with your Hilda, and then both Colress and Arven can get you the tool that you need. Colress is a little better because it gets you Ignition and the Blindside off of the town store that we played 2 of. But Arven is great, of course, because you can get Secret Box to get the stadium that you need to get that last piece. We play Bloodmoon to finish off the game. We play Devo as a win con as well, as you saw. Killing that Pidgeot is critical, and then denying that rare candy. And then just a slew of supporters. We got 3 Arven, 3 Colress, 2 Hilda, 2 Iono, 3 Lillie, and then only 1 boss. So that last game, you had that final boss in our hand. And then Earthen Vessel, in case you want to do a TM Evo play instead. We have the 1 switch because we are playing Bloodmoon. So if you start Bloodmoon, gotta have the switch, unfortunately. We're not playing Latinos here. So that's the list. It's pretty funny. As you saw, it worked really well against that Megazard player. Let's try again. We win the coin flip here, so we get to go second. And what a hand, what a hand. We got the Budew start, we got the Snorunt and the Froslass in hand. Got Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Artazon, so we can get our Munkidoris out, we can get our Dinos out, incredible. And then we can Lillie for 8. What more can you ask for here? This is like the perfect hand. Give me a Toxel in the front. Now, Absol, it's Baniri. What? Fascinating. Our one of boss appears in our hand. Let's go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's get Deino and a Snorunt. We prize another Budew. Now I don't really want Artazon, so we're just gonna go Lillie. We've only got 2 Pokemon out right now. Wow, we got the Secret Box. It's pretty good. I don't really need to play it though. I could go for an Evo play and then get ourselves a Munkidori, get the Froslass ticking it, and then next turn we can. I don't have an attach. I do have an attach. You know what? Let's just go Ichipal in here. That's all good. We had the Froslass here. Let's play it slow. No need to overthink things. But I hate Lopunny, man. I want a Greedy Eater that Lopunny so bad. They're item locked. They're gonna bench a Mega Kangaskhan. What is this Toxtricity going to be charging to? Lillie's Termination, so they can look at 8 cards under item lock. Hopefully it's all items and supporters. They're gonna bench a Pekarunt, bench a Munkidori, attach a Dark Energy to Toxel to call for family, potentially. Okay, interesting. Now, we can, because Toxel's only charging to Dark Pokemon, so whatever they call here is gonna be the Pokemon that they're charging to. Sharpedo. Sharpedo with Baniri. A whole lot of stuff going on here. Okay, interesting. I think we'll let them go for the Greedy Fang into our Budew, and then we'll just like work on pinging some damage onto that Baniri while we can, because I do not want to see no Baniri. I guess we can play for a Devo as well, right? I guess it's fine. I think we go Colress here, ourselves Artazon and a Dark Energy, and then we'll go Artazon for a Munkidori. Let's start taking some damage on our own Munkidori, like this. Let's go for another Deino in case they target my lone Deino. Attach there. In the Secret Box, I could discard these 3 things, but I'm gonna lose my Budew here, so I kind of want to keep this Air Balloon. We're gonna save the Secret Box. We'll go Ichipaln once again. And then Freezing Shroud will tick. I'll be able to nuke a Munkidori for 2 prizes, but my main concern is that Baneri over there. Baneri or Carvana will be smacking for a lot of damage. I think the Sharpedo is a little bit more scary here because, okay, they had the Sharpedo, so unfortunately I will not be able to Greedy Fang the Carvana. They're gonna Iono my Secret Box out of my hand. So we lose Secret Box here. It's okay. It's gonna be Rare Candy, Dragon, whatever, anyway. Nice, we get another Froslass. We get a Zweilous. I don't think we need to double up the Froslass just yet. I only have 1 Munkidori. I think once they kill our Budew here, and we start getting some stuff up, that'll be fine. They're gonna retreat into their Kang. They're looking for a Dark Energy for their Sharpedo, or just the Toxtricity, so they can Greedy Fang my Budew. My Asian Budew sitting in the active. They're gonna attach the Munkidori, so no Greedy Fang here. They don't, okay, so it's Freezing Shroud. No, they're not gonna move any damage to me either. Interesting. Okay. So I kinda wanna kill that Toxel now, right? We'll go Zweilous. And then, should I just go double up on the Froslass and just really threaten their Petronunt? Yeah, I mean, like, this Kangaskhan, this Petronunt there. You know what? We double up on the Froslass, chat. That's just what we gotta do. And then, I think they didn't find their Toxtricity or anything like that. I have Ultra Ball Ignition. So we're just gonna go Adrena Brain. We'll put some damage onto the Sharpedo, so we can play for a Devo potentially. And then we'll go for an Itchy Pollen. So we can get our Dragon next turn, and then hopefully we can like Iono ourselves into our Blindside. Alright, they're gonna be staying item locked. Our Froslass is gonna do 2 on our end, and then it's gonna do another 2 back to our turn. Whole lot of gas up there. Woo, woo, woo! Stinky. Run errand, 10 cards in hand. Here's an Adrena Brain. I'm thinking of changing up the thumbnails a little bit. I really like my live stream thumbnails with the Pokemon cards a little bit bigger. I think we're gonna make the Pokemon cards a little bit bigger today. So they've knocked out my Budew here. I think we throw up this Deino. We can't take both Dinos, so like, that's fine. Just give them a Deino. I like the Froslass more. Attach to their Mega Sharpedo here. And Subjugating Chains. I would love to take 3 prizes on their... Imagine I can hit a Greedy Eater on that Kangaskhan. It would have been insane. But we have everything we really need to go for a... Ooh, actually, Munkidori can bring that Petronunt down to exactly what I need. Okay, we're gonna go for a Greedy Fang onto that Ooh! Wait, that's a Hilda, not a Colress. Okay. So that means we still gotta throw away this Hilda, I think. Or this Dark Energy is fine. We'll get ourselves the Hydreigon EX. Evolve that. Ignition Energy. We're gonna go get ourselves another Munkidori. We do need another Munkidori. Bang. Well, can Sharpedo knock out the Dragon, though? We only need 1 Dragon. We can play Devo later. It's fine. And we'll go Iono. We need to find Town Store or a Blindside, or else this is not going to work. Please give me something. Yes! Yes, man. Holy crap. That's exactly what we need. Town Store. Hopefully our Blindsides are in the deck. Yes! Wow. Adrena Brain. Bring this to 90 HP exactly. And now... we can go Blindside, 100 damage to any of their basic Pokemon with damage counters on it. And we'll take an additional prize card with Greedy Eater. We take 3 off of a Petronunt. Bang, bang, bang. Holy smokes. And the Iono them to 4 is incredible. We get a Counter Catcher off the prizes. We get a Budew off the prizes. This is incredible work. And then we can finish off the game with a Bloodmoon on that Kangaskhan if they do in fact knock out this Dragon. It's peak. It's peak, man. Holy crap. You're gonna double attach on Sharpedo. Hungry Jaws is online. Their Spectre 270 plus the Bani Mochi, so that's what? 310? I think Munkidori over, so they do have enough damage to knock out this Dragon, and then I win the game. That's how it is, man. The Greedy Eater on the Petronunt, crazy. Here's the Munkidori. They're going to put it on the active Dragon. Go for the Airy. No, they're gonna lose my Counter Catcher. Holy crap. What? Oh my. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. I think Bloodmoon still should be able to knock this out though, because I gotta move 60. They're gonna take a poison damage, right? I gotta move 30 because they only have 2 prizes here. Hold on, let me think about this. I'm gonna move 30. This goes down to 80. How much? This is 280. And then 250, and then I can kill this with Bloodmoon. Okay, cool, that's fine. So we'll Earthen Vessel away this here Budew. We'll grab ourselves some remaining basic Dark Energy, attach this to Bloodmoon, attach this there, and then we can Adrena Brain like so, to the Sharpedo, and then retreat into Bloodmoon, and this should be enough because they are taking poison damage immediately after. So go to 320, and then they die to poison. Take our final 3 prizes. What a victory against Mega Sharpedo here. What is this Baneri doing on the bench, bro? Like, guys, come on. We can't just play Baneri in every single deck that has a Jet Energy in it or a Pekarunt, right? You really can't do that. But wow, that was a textbook win with Greedy Eater. We're making it work, guys. One more game, let's go. While I was testing this deck, I played against a Team Rockets deck with the Galvantulas, the Spidops. And he's hitting Grass Weakness, so he kept on, he Giovanni'd my lone Deino, and then he Giovanni'd my Hydreigon on the bench while I was still Bedewing him. And he took 3 prizes that way. But then I won the game just from like Budew Froslass, stuck a Mewtwo in the active, and then Blood Mooned it at the end. Took like a bunch of prizes. Crazy. It's not in this video because I wasn't recording. I was still testing the deck. Forgot to put Night Stretcher in that version, so it wasn't complete yet. A lot of time, as FTW would say, a lot of time goes into these decks to build them. Watch his latest videos about the deck building process. It's basically the same for me. Like, you put the concept together and then you kind of just like iron it out. All right, Ceruledge is kind of tough. Kind of a tough matchup here because none of them have abilities, right? I guess like the Soul Rock Lunatone does. We could go for some damage on that thing. Wow, a whole lot of supporters here. Here's a debt. We have the secret box. I don't think we need to use it just yet. We can Arven for Buddy-Buddy Poffin into Froslass and Budew, and then we have Ultra. Like, maybe we do need a secret box, but I like the Colress. I like the Hildas. I like the Blindside. All we really need is just an additional Buddy-Buddy Poffin off the top deck in that case. There's an Ultra Ball throwing away Research and Jet Energy to find Squawk. Ooh, Squawk is a good target. Squawk is a good target. If we can survive a couple of turns. Oh, no, never mind. It's not a Squawk. It's another Charcadet. You see the Espeon sleeves. You see the Munkidori. Ooh, what? That is a bad first turn. Oh, top deck Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Let's go. So we go Budew, and then we go Deino. Hopefully our Air Balloon is not prized. There we go. And another Buddy and an Air Balloon. We got some Froslass out. We'll get this and a Deino as well, I think. And then we'll go Air Balloon our Munkidori into Budew. And then we'll go for Itchy Paw in here. I did whiff and attach. I guess I could have gone for the secret box to go for the Vessel. But I feel like that's greedy. I can just do that next turn. We're gonna go Hilda, get ourselves a Dark Energy, put on the Munkidori, get a Zweilous, and then we're talking afterwards. And the Budew is great because it puts a damage on this Charcadet, right? Oh, never mind. It's a Ceruledge. They have a Research in hand, for sure. For shizzle. Fire Breather! Oh, what? Do they have Hand Trimmer? Guys, I was playing the Hand Trimmer Ceruledge deck. I wanted to make a video on it, but I'm playing this one first because I'm inspired. I had a live stream yesterday playing this deck. Not this deck. I was playing this Pokemon inside of a regular Tera Dragon deck. Really bad, but we got some wins, surprisingly. Alright, their Ceruledge is up in the active here. That is kind of gross, can't lie. They're going to be able to do, how much damage they do? 100 damage, just doing 50. If they have a Research in hand right now, it would be kind of gross. I can't lie. I think I really want to Iono them. I think the Iono is better. Go Secret Box, we'll throw away Munkidori, the Lillie, and maybe, yeah, I think the Lillie. That's fine. We'll get ourselves Iono because he did not discard those cards from their hand. Grab ourselves Town Store. Get ourselves Artazon for another Budew, another Bedazzle. And then the tools, nothing is in the tools department. We'll grab a Devo. We can show him the Devo. I'll put that to the bottom. And then for the item, let's get ourselves a Earthen Vessel. Yeah, I like that. All right. Go Earthen Vessel, our Hilda away. Ourselves this. Do we have another Bedazzle in there? We do. We'll gather ourselves 2 Dark Energy. We'll go Artazon for the Bedazzle. We can attach this Munkidori. Hopefully our Iono here hits a Zweilous or a Froslass. Get all 7 of those Fire Energies to the bottom of the deck. They need a Fire Breather again to get it out. Nice. Get the Froslass. That's incredible. Put that there. And then we'll bench another Snorunt. And then we'll Counter Catcher the debt. And then we'll go Budew them again. Itchy Pollen. I mean, most likely, odds are they have a Fire Energy in their hand, right? But actually, odds are they don't, because I own 7 of them to the bottom, and they have 1. So, I mean, I'm sure they still do. They play like, what, like 16, 17? Hopefully this hand is a bunch of supporter, and maybe not supporters. Okay, there's another Ceruledge. Oh my goodness. There's a whole bunch of Ceruledges, man. This really hurts the chances of, okay, if they're gonna bench another basic, then we're gonna aim for that one. Here's a Lillie. So now they can probably find an energy. I have the Town Store Ignition Energy in hand. I just need an Ultra Ball and a Rare Candy. I need the top deck Hydreigon here, so I can take 2 on that Charcadet. Here's an Artazon for the Lunatone. Okay, there you go. Froslass also pings that, which is good. So that's some targets for the Greedy Eater. I just need to survive long enough. I don't know if I can give another Budew up here. This might need to be a different, I need to attack here, basically. Top deck Dragon, and then Arven gets us there. Come on now. Remote Munkidori. Freezing Shroud ticks just on a Lunatone and my own Munkidori. Please top deck Dragon. Whoa! It's an Iono again. Go Artazon here for nothing. Do I attach the Ignition? We'll go Town Store for sure. And then I'm greedy. I'm really greedy. We're gonna attach Ignition here. We'll go Iono to 6, so send them down to 4. Rare Candy Dragon, and then we get it. Oh! Oh my god, it's so close. It's so close. It's actually so close. We'll go Town Store. The Blindside off of the Town Store now. Even if this was a Zweilous, like it's, yeah, no, it's just not how that works. Okay, we'll go Adrena Brain. We'll move some damage to their benched Ledge, and then retreat into a Deino here. Give him a Deino, and then pass. I lose Ignition. Next turn, I still need to find Ultra Ball, but I can still attach Ignition, Blindside, and go for Lillie and attempt for Rare Candy Ultra Ball again. Where are my Zweilous, man? Bruh. Lunatone is susceptible to the Greedy Eater, so I'm not too upset. And then I can put any of these Ceruledges in range of a Bloodmoon at some point. Here is a Nest Ball. Luckily for me, they only have 1 energy. I feel like they should have attached to the active ledge and then retreated it to get some more damage to at least kill the Deino, but right now we're only doing 50 damage. Unless they can discard a fighting right now. Ultra Ball. Okay, they're gonna find, alright, they're gonna be able to do enough damage. Wait, will they? They're doing exactly 70. Yeah, alright, that's fine. Here's an Ultra Ball. 3rd Ceruledge. Okay, so never mind, I cannot Greedy Eater the 3rd Ceruledge. I can Greedy Eater the Soul Rock though. 70 damage, knocks out the Deino. Oh my god, man. Alright, please give me this dragon so I can start doing some damage. So I can start taking some prizes, please. All I need to do is take 4 prizes with the Greedy Eater, and then I can Blood Moon. The Iono play was correct, because they only have 2 energy in the discard as Ceruledge. Top deck Dragon right now, please. Please, please, please. Dragon, Dragon, Dragon. Hydra, Hydra. Okay, Fezandipiti. And then flip the script. Hydra, Hydra, please. Nice. Okay, there we go. We'll go Hilda even. I guess I could just Hilda for it. Hilda, get this and that. Go Rare Candy into the Dragon. Throw that there. Throw this there. And then we can go Ultra Ball away this and that and get ourselves another Froslass, I think. Like so. We can retreat into our Dragon. And then we can Adrena Brain. Let's go put this damage onto this Soul Rock. Because, do I have another Blindside in there? I'm hoping I take it off of prizes because I should have at least 1 more. We'll go Blindside. We'll knock out the Lunatone. And then Greedy Eater takes 2 off the Lunatone. I guess I should have done the Soul Rock first because Lunatone is naturally dying. Okay, never mind. We get the Blindside off the prizes. We get our other Dragon. So this way, we can just back-to-back kill the Soul Rock for 2, and then no matter what they do, then the Blood Moon comes in, man. It's looking good. It's looking good. If they top deck Boss to kill my Froslass, that would be pretty upsetting. But they have 2 energy in the discard. So I think we're chilling. The top deck Fezandipiti saves me. Wow, it's a good thing I chose the Lunatone because they do have the Soul Rock. I hope they don't have a fighting energy in that hand. Imagine if they attach a fighting energy. Phantasmal Flames for 70. Oh, it's Rapsol, bro. Uh-oh. We'll start moving some damage to this active ledge. And then this will be in range of Blood Moon no matter what they do, right? So we'll go Adrena Brain here. Bang, bang, bang. Ignition. Blindside. And then we'll go Lillie for some cards. Hopefully we find our Nest Ball for Blood Moon. We just get the Blood Moon straight up, man. Let's go. I guess, like, I don't even need a bunch. This was my last Blindside, so we don't even need to do that. Blindside. We'll go knock out this Soul Rock here. Take another 2 with Greedy Eater. Wow, this video went so much better than I expected because I literally just didn't lose a game. I fully expected to lose a game or something and have to film a little bit longer to get enough wins. Freezing Shroud, double Freezing Shroud here. It's hurting my Fez, it's hurting my Dragon, but you know what, it's fine. My 1 Munkidori is soloing the whole squad. Now the issue is, I cannot Greedy Eater again, so I do need them to knock me out here. please. Town Store. I guess we can just go Devo as well, and then we can take the last two, because I can Night Stretcher for Munkidori, right? And then, wow, yeah, they don't knock out the dragon here. I don't want to lose my own Froslass. That's for certain. Alright, Devo and take 2. This is 70 HP. I can get that there. Yikes. Okay, we need to start saving our guys here. We'll go Night Stretcher and Devo. Night Stretcher for our Munkidori. And then we'll start moving some damage here. So we'll save, I want to save the Fezandipiti. We'll bring this down to Devo range. And then Adrena Brain again. We'll bring this one closer to Devo range, right? Unless it's a 60 HP Charcadet, it is not a 60 HP Charcadet. And then we just pass here, unfortunately. The Shroud ticks. Next turn we do win with the Devo and the Colress in hand. So, that is also a win condition, as I said. All of my decks recently playing Bloodmoon and Devo. Like, you gotta have these alternate win conditions in these rogue decks because you're not one-shotting a lot of things in this meta unless you're playing meta. Or slacking EX, I guess, but finally going to attach for turn a Fighting Energy. They're gonna get some more energy into the discard. I think they can knock out the dragon now, but they do see a Devo in my hand, and Ceruledges do not play Iono, right? So, Phantasmal Flames knocks out the dragon. No Briar. Imagine they played Briar. Oh, that would have been so bad. That actually would have been atrocious if they played Briar there. We'll promote this Munkidori because it does not have a tool on it. Fusion Shroud again. I don't lose an additional prize card off the Froslass, which is good. We will go attach a Devo here. And then we'll Munkidori this here damage to this. And then sure, we'll do another one onto this one for safe measure. And then Devo for the last 2 prizes. What a masterclass in greedy eating. How many times have I said greedy eater today? A lot. Give me those Ceruledges in their hand. Knock out 2 debts. Holy crap. This actually worked way better than I anticipated. Give this deck a go. I think this is the only way you can play the Hydreigon. There's just like, it's such a trash card, but hey, I just beat 3 very different decks. Obviously nothing crazy meta in this one. I don't know, dude. I am an Arceus. No Dragapult, none of that stuff, but it's just the PTCGL gods blessing me today. Thank y'all for watching. Tune into the streams on Monday, join the Discord, smash like, smash subscribe, buy the merch, do whatever you want. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.